So the fact of having Kai and Jumar together was a tremendous mismatch for a lot of the teams. But like I said, this was a huge sacrifice for Kai to have to play in the wing position with Jumar, because he had to go completely out of his comfort zone. And so you got to give a lot of credit for Kai for, number one, being willing to do that, and number two, embracing it and doing it well, considering how many 7'3" wing guys do you know out there?
Sa latest media appearance ni Coach Tim Cone, mga kapatrol, ay iniisa-isa niya kung ano ang nangyari sa Olympic qualifying tournament na kung saan binida ng Gilas Pilipinas ang Twin Tower combination ni Junmar Fajardo at Kai Sotto, na kung saan ito ang nagiging problema ng Latvia dahil wala silang panapat sa ating Twin Towers. Especially si Junmar Fajardo, na kung saan nakita ni Coach Tim Cone na parang nasa PBA lang naglalaro, pointing out the fact na kahit binantayan si Junmar sa mga 6'10" at 7-footers, yet dinoble team at triple team pa, so leaving Kai Sotto open sa other side and dominated Latvia sa first game. Pinupoint out rin ni Coach Tim Cone ang potential ng tambalang Kai Sotto at Junmar Fajardo. This is the first time kasi na naglaro bilang Twin Towers sina Kai Sotto at Junmar Fajardo, yet pinakita nila that they can be very effective playing together. Kaya how much more if they will play together for a longer period, meaning that their teamwork will increase, which is very good for them because they will find more openings for each other. Coach Tim Cone also emphasized the impact if AJ Edo will come back from his injury.
I think coaches, when they came and played us, I think their number one threat that they had, outside of Justin, of course, was what are they going to do with Jumar? They knew they couldn't handle Jumar one-on-one. And so he's a dominant force. And the fact that he was able to play with Kai and put, that kind of put them in a quandary, the other teams, because who do you put your big man on? Do you put your big man on the guy who's 7'3", or do you put the big man on the guy who's 6'10"? And so generally, in the beginning, they would all put him on Kai, but then Kai would be outside, and then Jumar would kill the 6'8", 6'9" guy inside. And then by second half, you could see all the coaches would switch it, and they would put the big guy back on Jumar, and then put the small guy on Kai. And then Kai would have free reign around the basket or off to the offensive rebounds, and it would cause them all kinds of problems. So the fact of having Kai and Jumar together was a tremendous mismatch for a lot of the teams. And again, you think about it, that's the first time they've ever played together. We only had 10 days of preparation to do that, and they had to do it within a brand new system neither of them really know. So if you can just kind of envision what it would be like in the future, these guys get comfortable with each other. You add again into an AJ who can play with both of those guys and keep them fresh. So you have a three-man rotation playing together that's 6'10", 6'11", 7'3". If you can envision that, and these guys getting better in the system and better knowing each other and more comfortable in their roles, how good can these guys get? I think that's the question. How good can they become? And that's really, really exciting.
It would make a strong triple towers that can match up and dominate against the best teams in the world. AJ Edo will surely help Gilas Pilipinas by his marvelous inside attacking skills, and he even match up against Carl Anthony Towns during the FIBA World Cup versus Dominican Republic. Binigyan pansin rin ni Coach Tim Cone ang napakalaking sakripisyo ni Kai not playing the center spot at ginawang wingman si Kai ni Coach Tim Cone, at nagulat si Coach Tim dahil sa nagiging effectiveness ni Kai playing the wing position. Humanga si Coach Tim Cone kay Kai dahil nagampanan niya ang position na binigay sa kanya ng coaching staff. Believe si Coach Tim sa dominance ni Junmar sa ilalim na parang naglalaro lang siya sa PBA. Finally, hindi na makapag-intay si Coach Tim Cone sa pagpabalik ni AJ Edo at magkaroon ng 3 big man rotation with Kai Sotto at 7'3", 6'11" AJ Edo, and the veteran 6'10", 8-time PBA MVP, Junmar Fajardo. At balitang NBA naman, Stephen Curry, Golden State Warrior hanggang magretiro. Warrior for life. Spoiled si Stephen Curry sa Golden State Warriors at kumpiyansang nagdeklara si General Manager Mike Dunleavy na Warrior si Stephen Curry hanggang matapos ang kanyang NBA career. Tapos na ang era ng Splash Brothers sa Bay Area, iniwan ni Klay Thompson si Stephen Curry. Nasa Dallas na ngayon si Klay Thompson. Naka-4 na championships sina Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson at Draymond Green sa Golden State Warriors. Hanggang matapos ang 2025-26 season, ang kontrata ni Stephen Curry sa Golden State at magiging free agent siya. Eligible ang gunner na mag-extend ng isang season ngayong taon. Tatanggap siya ng $55.7 million hanggang 2024-25 season at aakyat sa $59.6 million sa huling taon niya sa kontrata. Ibibigay ng Golden State ang kahit anong hilingin ni Stephen Curry. Whatever he wants. Yan ay ayon kay Dunleavy. All that stuff will get figured out. And I think Steph will be. I'd say pretty confident he'll be a Warrior for life. Yan ang sabi ng GM ng Golden State Warriors via Anthony Slater ng The Athletic. Nasa Abu Dhabi si Stephen Curry kasama ang Team USA na naghahanda para idepensa ang gold medal sa Paris Olympics. Bago sila magharap sa group stage ng 2024 Olympic Games, ang Serbia at USA ay magkakaroon din ng preparation game sa Abu Dhabi sa Miyerkules. Si Stephen Curry at ang kanyang mga kasamahan ay mag-uumpisa sa 2024 USA Basketball Showcase laban sa Australia. Ang Boomers ay maglalaro laban sa Serbia kinabukasan at pagkatapos ay masusubukan ang lakas ng Serbia laban ng Team USA. Ito ay isang mahigpit na paghahanda para sa dalawang kupunan. Samantala, ang USA Basketball ay papasok sa Olympics bilang pangunahing paborito na manalo ng gold medal at ang Serbia naman ay itinuturing na isang paboritong makakuha ng medalya at isa sa mga kupunan na maaring talunin sina LeBron James, Stephen Curry at iba pang kasamahan sa isang knockout game. Si Stephen Curry ay magdidebut sa Olympic Tournament matapos nagwagi ng ginto kasama ang USA sa 2014 at 2019 World Championships ay may tiyak na naunang karanasan laban sa iba't ibang edisyon ng Serbian national team. Habang ang Los Angeles Lakers naglalaway kay Lauri Markkanen. Nasa radar ng Lakers si Lauri Markkanen pero mukhang walang sapat na kapital ang Los Angeles Lakers para makuha ang 27-year-old shooter mula sa Utah Jazz. Restricted free agent si Lauri Markkanen. Pwedeng tapatan ng Utah Jazz ang anumang offer ng ibang teams. Sa mga lumalabas na ulat, tatanggap ng $18 million lang si Lauri Markkanen sa papasok na season, bargain na ito sa kanyang kalibre. Sumikip ang salary cap ng Los Angeles Lakers. Dagdag pa ang pagbibigay ng 2-year, $101 million deal para muling mapapirma si LeBron James. Pumayag si LeBron James sa pay cut para makahugot ng ibang stars ang Lakers. Yun lang, naunahan sila kina Klay Thompson at DeMar DeRozan. At masakla pa, baka maghingi ang Utah Jazz ng kapalit ni Lauri Markkanen na key asset tulad ni Austin Reeves o Rui Hachimura. Kahit daw si D'Angelo Russell at 2 future picks ay hindi kakagatin ng Utah Jazz. At baka kapag magsimula ang 2024-25 season, sa Utah Jazz pa rin ang jersey ni Lauri Markkanen.